Hello and welcome to the 8-man Nightmare Mode Kephess Boss Fight Guide. My name's Hayete, and today we'll be going over everything you need to know to successfully complete the final fight in the Explosive Conflict operation. For this encounter, we suggest you bring a standard composition of 2 tanks, 4 DPS, and 2 healers. For this video, I'll only be covering Nightmare-specific mechanics and strategies. If you need to study up on the foundational mechanics and strategies, please take a few moments and head on over and watch our Hard Mode Kephess guide. That will cover everything you need to know in detail prior to watching this video. So let's discuss the DPS requirements for this fight. To analyze this encounter, just as in Hard Mode, you need to split the fight into 2 sections. These 2 being the War Strider Battle Walker and Kephess himself. So let's start with the Battle Walker. Utilizing the same analytical process as the hard mode analysis, you'll find the following. Overall, health totals and DPS requirements have increased by an average of 22%. Moving on to Kephess, analyzing this portion of the encounter produces the following results. The total health and DPS requirements for Kephess has increased by an average of 29%. So now let me go over the mechanic changes from Hard Mode to Nightmare. Number 1. Trandoshan Warriors. In Nightmare Mode, you'll encounter 2 warrior adds instead of 1 during this phase. Other than the addition of another warrior, they gain no extra mechanics. Number 2. Nightmare of the Masters. Nightmare of the Masters is a buff gained by Kephess immediately following his 58% push into Gift of the Masters. If 2 or more of your raid group dies beyond entering this part of the encounter, Kephess will immediately plant his feet and start a 300-second channel, Nightmare of the Masters. During this channel, Kephess becomes immune to all damage. So those are the main differences to be aware of between Hard Mode and Nightmare Mode. As far as strategy is concerned, you'll pretty much play the fight the exact same way you did in Hard Mode. You'll want to send 1 tank and 2 DPS out for the Trandoshan Warriors instead of 1 tank and 1 DPS like in Hard Mode. Reason being, you'll need the second DPS to push the warriors fast enough to beat the next set spawning into the fight. During the second set of warriors, the group on the trench cutters can potentially take massive amounts of damage if you're still dealing with the trench cutters from wave 1. Also, if you're healing this fight, once your group has Kephess in play, the outgoing damage on your tanks will increase considerably. Make sure to focus on them and heal proactively. If you're tanking Kephess during this, be sure to rotate through your defensives to help mitigate damage. So that's the fight, guys. Other than the warrior count increasing by 1, this fight is almost a mirror of the hard mode version. Damage profiles are much higher, however, so your healers will feel the difference between hard mode and Nightmare probably more than anyone else in your group. With proper mechanic execution, however, you should have no issues with this fight. So if this video helped you, please feel free to pay it forward and help us by dropping us a like and subscribing. If you have any questions, suggestions, tips, and tricks, or think of something I may have missed, please feel free to leave them in the comment section below. So until next time, take care and enjoy the fight.
Lambasan, Gardens, Saknampon. Inventar, Order Ninja. Lambat, Raparas.
needs to take out that shield generator.
Vortex, Rajo Raunar. Do uns ka.